Hey, Mrparka here to review one from Image Films. It is Werewolf Rising. I haven't seen a werewolf movie in a very long time. And you know what? In honesty, there's not that many great werewolf movies out there, not even that many good werewolf movies. It seems to be a very hard genre to do excellent. Essentially what we have here is a female who moves back to her old stomping grounds after being away for a long time, and she has a troubled past. She's an alcoholic. She's trying to, get even. She's been sober, but she's trying to stay sober, and she's kind of in an isolated area, and she's dealing with her alcoholism and finding herself and things like that. And of course, there's a werewolf roaming around. That's not the only thing that's roaming around. There's also a Johnny Lee roaming around, who is a convict who's escaped, living in an abandoned house, and you think that he might be the main baddie in the movie or something like that, but it's a little bit different. There's also Wayne, who is her father's friend, who's helping her, get settled in, and he has some dark secrets of his own, also an alcoholic. And of course, there's another escaped prisoner here, which the film opens up with, and it's played by Bill Oberst Jr., who is usually, essentially, and always, I should say always, the best part of the movies he's part of. Circus of the Dead, he's in that, and what is that, Coyote, and among other things. And he always does a great job, gives 110% in every movie. Even if I don't always enjoy the movie, I always enjoy his performance in the movie, such as something like Gone Dark. This movie is no exception. He does a great job. I just wish he was in the film more. But he has an opening scene, and he's towards the end of the movie. Essentially, for a werewolf movie, there's not much werewolf action here. The transformation scene is CGI. It doesn't look very good. But the werewolf itself looks alright. It's a passable werewolf. And when they do some practical effects, it's not bad. There's just not that much of it. It seems kind of odd at the end. There's a character tossed in at the very end, and I believe that had to be in a rewrite, because the character gets tossed in to get nude and get bloody and have gore. And it was kind of like, this movie needs pie. It needs something else. It needs more titties, as the movie Brutal Massacre, a comedy, would say. And I think that's what we had here. An addition. I'm not complaining about additions of entertainment with blood and this sort of movie like that. It's not like they're making a super artistic film that doesn't need anything added in. Adding in stuff like that is perfectly fine, I think. It might have been in the original script. It just seemed to come out of left field. The ending here has a twist, which is kind of they kind of hint at stuff, and there's definitely something going on. Maybe like everyone has secrets in this movie, and most of the people are not on the up and up. And the funny thing is, the convict out of both the convicts, but Johnny Lee seems to be the most genuine person in the film, and he is a escaped convict. So. There's also this weird scene of added comedy that he goes to a laundromat to pick up his clothes naked. It was just kind of out there and randomly in there. But the movie's an hour and 20 minutes. It's not very long. The location's cool. As far as a werewolf film, it's just all right. There's not enough werewolf action. I think that some of the supporting actors could have been a little stronger. I mean, the main lead, she's all right, and Bill Oberst Jr. is always great, like I said. But the other two, they're okay. Nobody does a horrible job. It's just that maybe it's the characters weren't that interesting to me, or they spent little less time on the werewolves than I would have liked. But all around, it's all right. I can't really recommend this wholeheartedly or anything like that. But if you catch it on TV, then I say give it a spin. The trailer will be afterwards. I'm not sure if there's any special features. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I like Bill Oberst Jr. I'd watch it for that. And if you really like werewolves, check it out, because you're not going to find that many werewolf movies out there that are even, I guess, worth their budget. But that's Werewolf Rising from Image. There'll be links when it's released and things like that. I know some people enjoy it, but it just exactly wasn't my cup of tea. I needed more werewolf carnage. But I'm Mrparka, and have a good one.
There's predators in these woods. You haven't been bit by a wolf?
Driving all night. I'm just getting into Foothill now.
It's good to be home. Never thought I'd say that.
Who's there?
I didn't mean to scare you.
Who are you, and what are you doing behind my house?
I'm Johnny Lee.
A couple weeks ago, 2 convicts escaped from upstate. He was one of them. In case he comes back.
me!
The big bad wolf?